The woman with the issue of blood, the touch that changed everything. Have you ever been in a place where you've tried everything, but nothing works? You've prayed, you've cried, you've hoped, and still, the situation seems the same. That's where this woman was, broken, bleeding, and forgotten. But one encounter with Jesus turned her shame into a testimony. For 12 long years, she suffered from a bleeding condition. The Bible says she had spent all she had on doctors, yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. She was not only physically weak but also emotionally drained and socially rejected. In her culture, her condition made her unclean. That meant no one could touch her. She couldn't worship in the temple. She couldn't live among the people. But what society rejected, Jesus restored. One day, she heard that Jesus was passing through her town. She had heard of his power, the blind were seeing, the lame were walking, and the hopeless were finding healing. Something in her spirit said, "This is my moment." She didn't have a title. She didn't have an invitation. She didn't even have strength. But she had faith. And faith, no matter how small, is enough to move heaven. The crowd was large. People were pressing against Jesus from every side. But this woman pushed through the noise, the shame, and the fear. She whispered to herself, "If I can only touch the hem of his garment, I will be made whole." She reached out, and in that single, trembling moment of faith, everything changed. Immediately, her bleeding stopped. The power of God flowed through her body, and years of pain vanished in a second. Jesus stopped and asked, "Who touched me?" The disciples were confused, everyone was touching him. But Jesus knew that someone had touched him differently, not out of curiosity, but out of desperation and belief. The woman, shaking, came forward and fell at his feet. She told him everything. And Jesus looked at her with compassion and said, "Daughter, your faith has made you whole. Go in peace, and be healed of your affliction." In one touch, she was restored, body, soul, and spirit. Her story reminds us that when faith meets Jesus, miracles happen. You may feel unseen or unworthy, but one touch of faith can rewrite your story. Fire declarations of faith. Now declare these words boldly. I declare that I am not defined by my past pain, but by God's promise. I declare that healing is my portion, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I declare that my faith will pull down miracles from heaven. I declare that shame and rejection are replaced with peace and restoration. I declare that today, I touch the hem of his garment, and I am made whole. No matter how long you've suffered or how deep your wounds are, Jesus still heals. He still stops for those who reach out in faith. Your touch of belief will become your story of victory.